friends, welcome to Sri Spoken English. This is Srinivas and this is video lesson 21. In this video, we are going to discuss very important and useful topic, that is how to ask questions. Friends, I strongly believe that this video is very much helpful to all the English learners and English speakers. అసలు మనము ఏదైనా కొత్త ప్రదేశానికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అక్కడ మనం కొంత ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అడగడానికి ఖచ్చితంగా మనం కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతూ ఉంటాం. అసలు క్వశ్చన్ స్ట్రక్చర్ తెలిస్తే కదండి మనం ఎలా క్వశ్చన్ అడగాలం. కాబట్టి ఈ వీడియోలో మనం అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్ఫెక్ట్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ ఏ క్వశ్చన్ అనేటువంటి ఈ ఆల్ ఐటమ్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఈ వీడియోలో మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం ఫ్రెండ్స్. ఓకే, ఇంకా కూడా మీరందరూ మన ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయకపోతే వెంటనే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి అండ్ ఇలాంటి మంచి వీడియోస్ అన్ని కూడా మీ మొబైల్ కి ఆటోమేటిక్ గా అప్డేట్స్ గా పొందండి. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్, లెట్ us మూవ్ ఆన్ టు అవర్ టాపిక్, క్వశ్చన్స్. బేసికలీ వాట్ ఈస్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్? What is the meaning of a question? Generally, a question is an interrogative sentence, and it requires an elicit information. So, question అనేది sentences లో మనకు తెలుసు interrogative sentence అనేది. సో దీనికి సర్టెన్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రిక్వైర్ అవుతుంది. అంటే కొంత ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అడగడానికి ఏదైనా ఒక మనం తెలియనటువంటి విషయాన్ని అడగడానికి క్వశ్చన్ అనేది వేస్తూ ఉంటాం ఫ్రెండ్స్. సో అండ్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ బేసికలీ two types. And what are they here? Questions, and these are two types. The first one is WH questions and the second one is auxiliary verb questions. Okay, yes, come to the first. We are going to discuss the first one, WH questions. And what is WH question? Friends, do you guess? Yes. And WH questions begin with the WH. They are called WH questions. For example, what, when, where, who, which, how much, how many, how long, how far, how often. So such type of words are called WH questions. Okay, a word begins with WH. Okay friends, so these are all called WH questions. And of course, auxiliary verbs. In previous video also, I have given a detailed explanation about the auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. Okay, and what are the auxiliary verb questions actually? It requires only, for example, is, am, or these are called be forms. Is, am, or was verb. And do forms, do, does, did. And have forms, has, have, had. And of course, modals are there, some modals. And modals will, would, shall, should, can, could, and may, might. Some other modals are there. And especially these are modals and these are auxiliary verbs. Usually we can make questions. And for example, is he going? He is a student. This is a statement. Usually he is a statement, and whenever the auxiliary verb interchange before the subject, automatically what happened? So is a student. For example, he is a student. What is it actually? Is it a question? No, it's a statement. Yes. So he is a student. He is a student. And when the auxiliary verbs interchange before the subject, what will it become? See, for example, is he a student? Is it a statement? No, it is a question. Yes. Is he a student? And this question requires yes or no. Okay, is he a student? Yes, he is. If he is not student, no. Okay, so that is why, my dear friends, And this type of auxiliary verb questions are also called yes or no questions. Okay, yeah. First we move on to the WH questions. And what are the WH questions means? These WH questions requires a complete information. అంటే ఫ్రెండ్స్ మనం WH క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు ఇంతకు ముందులాగా యాక్సిలరీ వర్బ్ లాగా ఎస్ ఆర్ నో చెప్తే కుదరదు కదండి. కాబట్టి ఇట్ రిక్వైర్స్ ఏ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ నేమ్ అని అడిగినప్పుడు ఎస్ ఆర్ నో అంటామండి, నో. సో అలా చెప్పలేం, ఎందుకంటే WH క్వశ్చన్స్ రిక్వైర్స్ ఏ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. సో WH క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు పూర్తి ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వవలసి ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ నేమ్? ఎస్, ఐఎమ్ మిస్టర్ జాన్, ఐఎమ్ మిస్టర్ ఆడమ్స్, ఐఎమ్ మిస్టర్ శ్రీనివాస్. And in which situation we are going to make such type of WH questions. Okay, for example, first one, what. Basically we require an object or idea or action. So such type of requirements or requires this WH word what. What's your name, and what is the object, and what is the idea? So we can ask like that. So this WH word requires these. And next, for example, what are you going to do, and what is the action you are going to take? Such type of we are going to ask what. And when, of course, when is a word and WH word. It requires, actually, when do we ask with when? When అనే క్వశ్చన్ ఎప్పుడు అడుగుతామండి అంటే పలానా టైం ని మనం తెలుసుకోవడానికి అడుగుతాం, టు నో ద ఎగ్జాక్ట్ టైం. ఓకే, సో పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ when it requires time or period. When do you go? Okay, and when does your uncle come? So such type of questions. Okay, such type of questions we can ask with when. Okay, it requires time or period. Of course, where. So this WH word requires place, to know the place, and we can ask where. Okay, where is your house, and where is your office, such way. And who, to know the person. Okay, and who, of course, people, if he is singular. And who is your father? Okay, and it is, if it is subject plural, and especially we can ask who are there. And next, which actually to know the what are the things, and which is your college. Which ante ఏది. Okay, next, how, to know the manner or method, అంటే ఎలా అని మనం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. అలాగే how much, తెలుగులో అయితే మనకి ఎంత. సో how much, and to know the price or to know the amount. And of course it is uncountable, it is uncountable. And to know the price or amount we can ask usually how much. And next WH word how many. How many means ఎన్ని లేదా ఎంతమంది. You know, to know the exact quantity. Of course it is countable WH word. Okay, and last one, how long. You know, what is the period or duration or time. Okay, right, how long, ఎంతసేపు, ఎంతకాలం అనే సందర్భంలో మనం ఈ WH word యూస్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్ how far, and to know the distance. And how far, to know the distance, అంటే దూరం, ఎంత దూరం అని తెలుసుకోవడానికి how far అనేది కూడా మనం యూస్ చేస్తాం ఫ్రెండ్స్. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఫస్ట్ నుంచి వాట్ అంటే తెలుగులో ఏమిటి, when ఎప్పుడు, where ఎక్కడ, who ఎవరు, which ఏది, and how ఎలా, how much ఎంత, how many ఎన్ని or ఎంతమంది, how long ఎంతసేపు, how far ఎంత దూరం. సో ఈ వేలో మనం అడుగుతామండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ లో మనం యాక్సిలరీ వర్బ్ తర్వాత స్ట్రక్చర్ కూడా మనం ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చూద్దాం. అండ్ వి గో ఫర్ బేసికలీ వాట్ ఆర్ ద auxiliary verb questions. AV means auxiliary verb questions, also called, already previously I told you. And these questions also, exactly these questions requires simple short answers like yes or no. Okay, so that is why these questions are also known as yes or no questions. Okay, friends. And of course, for example, how many auxiliary verbs are here? And in the be forms is, am, or, was, were. Do forms do, does, did. And have forms have, has, had. And modals will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might. Okay, these are the auxiliary verb questions. So friends, let us take some examples of a questions. And first of all, we are going to see some examples for WH questions. Okay. And what is for example, see, what do you want? What do you want? Yes, observe friends. And what is the structure of a question basically? And if you want to ask a question or if you frame a question, you have to carefully remind about the structure of a question. Okay. And perfectly, what is the perfect structure of a question basically? And first we know question word, and this is called question word, WH words. Okay. And it is the question word plus auxiliary verb plus subject and verb. Of course, verb always comes with base form of the verb, which means verb first form. Okay. And what is the perfect structure of a question? You know, question word what, and helping verb, of course, auxiliary verb do, and subject you, and verb want. So what do you want? So it's a perfect structure. So according to the structure, friends, you can make so many questions. Okay. And see another example here. When did you finish? And you know, this is called present tense, and this is called, you know, of course, so many people will confuse. Here we can use finish or finished. So finish only, we can use finish only because already the auxiliary verb used in the past tense, right? Did, do, does, did. Did is the past tense, so need not to use verb third form or second form. And so basically it can indicate auxiliary verb past tense, it can indicate past tense. So when did you finish? అంటే మీరు ఎప్పుడు పూర్తి చేశారు, కంప్లీట్ చేసేసారు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్. సో వెన్ డిడ్ యూ ఫినిష్, చాలా మంది కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంటారండి. మనం వెన్ డిడ్ యూ ఫినిష్డ్, వెన్ డిడ్ యూ సా, వెన్ డిడ్ యూ సీన్, వెన్ డిడ్ యూ సీన్ అనేది రైట్ అండి? నో, అలా అడగకూడదు. డిడ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఆక్సిలరీ వర్బ్ యూజ్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు verb always in first form, and that means base form of the verb. Okay friends, please carefully remember. And when did you finish? And here we can మనం ఇక్కడ అకార్డింగ్ టు ద స్ట్రక్చర్ మనం పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా యూజ్ చేసామా లేదా మీకు అర్థమైపోతుంది. క్వశ్చన్ వర్డ్, ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ ఆక్సిలరీ వర్బ్, yes, and subject, and we know the subjects I, we, you, he, she, it, these are all subjects. Okay, yes, you, when అంటే క్వశ్చన్ వర్డ్, ఆక్సిలరీ వర్బ్, అండ్ సబ్జెక్ట్, ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ వర్బ్. సో పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ మనం ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగేటప్పుడు కానీ క్వశ్చన్ ఫ్రేమ్ చేసేటప్పుడు కానీ తప్పనిసరిగా మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన విషయం ఏంటంటే ఆఫ్టర్ WH వర్డ్ డెఫినెట్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ auxiliary verb. Friends, remember it. And we go for the next question with where. Where does she go? ఆమె ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది? Who are you? So sir, according to the subject, one thing I would like to remember you friends, and according to the subject we have to use auxiliary verb. Of course, if it is plural, definitely we can use auxiliary verb according to the subject, according to the plural. Okay, are. Of course, already in the previous videos I told you, according to the subject we can use helping verbs or modal auxiliary verbs. So are can be used for plural. So who are you? మీరు ఎవరు? అలాగే observe this second question, who is your father? And here your father is a singular, right? So for the singular we can use here is only. So friends, if subject is plural, definitely we have to use plural auxiliary verb. If subject is singular, singular auxiliary verb it requires. So need not to confuse. Don't confuse friends. You have to perfectly use the structure of a question. Any kind of question you can make or you can frame. Okay, friends, according to the structure. And let us we go to another example. Why do you come here? మీరు ఎందుకు వచ్చారు ఇక్కడికి? Why do you come here? And see the structure. Is it follows? Yeah, perfectly it follows. Question word and auxiliary verb, of course subject and verb, right? And next example, which is your college? మీ college ఏది? And what is the name of your college అని అర్థం. And how is your mother? Of course your mother is a singular. According to that we can use here singular auxiliary verb. And how much do you want? మీకు ఎంత కావాలి? How much do you want? And of course you is a plural and obviously we can use here do. If it is a singular, she is a singular and we use here does. If it is past tense for both do or does, and we can use did. Okay friends, next we move on to the 9th question. How many students are there? Which means countable subject. Okay, students, how many students are there? And ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు అక్కడ స్టూడెంట్స్ ని? How long have you been here? And with the perfect example of how long, అంటే how long తో ఎలా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే ఎంతసేపు, ఎంత కాలంగా మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉంటున్నారు. How long have you been here? మీరు ఎంత కాలంగా ఇక్కడ ఉంటున్నారు. So these are the perfect examples of WH question structure. And next we move on to the auxiliary verb questions. And of course without a WH question, you know, these are not the WH questions, so we can use only auxiliary verb and subject, of course verb always used in base form of the verb. And already I told you these questions also known as yes or no questions because it requires only simple short answers. Yes or no. Are you a student? Yes. Are you an employee? Yes, I am. Like that. And is he going? See here, is he going? According to the subject we have to use here auxiliary verb. Okay, it is singular auxiliary verb. Is he going? Yes, he is. Answer. And another example is with is. Is it raining? No, it's not. And next example for are. Are they playing? Yes, they are. Do you like it? Do you like it? ఇది మీకు ఇష్టమేనా? So do you like it? See example, according to the subject it is plural, then we can use do here. And do you like it? Yes, I do. Does she live there? No, she's not. Like that we can use does she live there. Say helping verb question or auxiliary verb question. Did you finish the work? Did you finish the work? Friends, tell me, what is the tense of this? Yes, it is past tense. Of course, did is indicate past tense. So, is it, can be asked, did you finish it? No. Did you finish? And the verb always follows V1 with, according to the auxiliary verb, always should be, if it is past tense, the auxiliary verb should be in past tense. That's enough. And next, will he come tomorrow? It is future tense, right? Will he come tomorrow? రేపు ఆయన వస్తారా? Shall we meet next week? మనం next week కలుద్దామా? Can you speak English? Yes, I can. Can you speak English? If it is yes, I can. Can't you speak Hindi? See here, can you మీ యొక్క ఎబిలిటీని సూచిస్తుంది. మాట్లాడగలుగుతారా? And can't you speak English? Sorry, can't you speak Hindi? Hindi మాట్లాడలేరా? And this is positive auxiliary verb question. This is negative auxiliary verb question. Okay, can't you speak Hindi? And may I join with you? May, the question is begins with may. May, it is asking permission, right? May I join with you? నేను మీతో జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చా, కలవచ్చా? Have you finished your lunch? Friends, remember, whenever you can use have, always the verb should be in third form. This is called V3. Okay, always have you finished your lunch? Have you seen the movie? Have you completed dinner? Completed. So friends, whenever you can use have, definitely the verb requires third form of the verb. And friends, this is a perfect structure of a question. And now you strongly believe that this video is very much helpful to you and to enrich your language and to ask different questions in any, you go any corner of the world and you go any new places, definitely you can make a perfect question. So friends, don't forget and please like this video and comment in the comment box, and don't forget subscribe our channel. Thank you very much and catch you later in next video.